channel. In the lecture of class 11th, today I will solve the exercise 3.3 of NCERT. Okay, so let's go. Let's do that exercise 3.3 of NCERT. How you can solve the question on the basis of identities, that are very easy. The first question I have already, first and second question is already done for you in the previous lecture. Today I will start the question number 4th. In the first part I have the question number 5th. Third and fourth is same. I will start from the question number 5th. This is my second lecture of this exercise. First, second, third, fourth is already done with the first lecture. Now this in the second lecture we have first, fifth question. The first part, that is find the value of, the question demands for find the value of sine 45 degree. Sine, that is 75 degree, not 45, it's 75 degree. Okay, so how to solve this question? This is very easy question. Solution, how to solve? Take sine 75 degree. Sine 75 is not a standard angle. That's why you have to divide this part into the two standard angles. Okay, like this. Sine 75, that is 45 plus 30. Okay, 45 plus 30, that is 75. Now the identity that is found here, sine x plus y. What is that identity? Sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. Right? So I will apply this identity for solving this this angle. So how we can apply? Sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. Okay, now I will substitute the values from the trigonometric table. Trigonometric table says that its value is 1 by root 2 into, that is 30. Our value varies as 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. This is the value of angle 30. 0, 30 degree, 45, 60, then 90. These are the value of sine. When we take the opposite values in the cos, when we take the cos, this is 0 degree, 30 degree. Okay, so 30 degree is root 3 by 2 plus cos 40 by 1 by root 2, same, and sine 50 is 1 by 2. So we will take it as 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2. That will equals to root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. If you want to cancel the irrational number from the denominator, you have to rationalize it like this. Okay, root 3 into root 2, that is root 6 plus root 2 upon 2 2s are 4. If you don't want to rationalize, remain as it is, root 3 by 2 upon 2 root 2, no need to rationalize, remain as it is. If you want to cancel the irrational number from the denominator, you have to rationalize with root 2 root 2, root 2 into 3 2s are 6 root 2 and 2 2s are 4. So this is the way to solve this type of question. Its second part, that is tan. Its second part is you have to tan 15 degree. That is also very easy, very simple. Second part, how to solve? Very easy. You have to divide the one angle, that is tan 15 degree. You have to write it as tan 15. This is the second part of fifth question. Second part, tan 15 degree. 15. Tan 15, take tan 15 degree. Tan 15. This is not a standard angle. Again use two standard angles to find 15 degree. Tan 45 minus 30, that is 15. I will apply the formula tan A minus B. What is that formula? Tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. Right? So I will apply this formula, tan A minus tan B. This behave like a A, this behave like a B, upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Now put the values. it will equals to 1 minus 1 by root 3. 1, this is minus, and in the denominator there is positive sign, positive 1 upon root 3. 1 into 1 upon root 3, take the LCM, root 3 minus 1 upon root 3, divide by root 3 plus 1 upon root 3. So this root 3 and root 3 will cancel. We have, in the next step we have root 3 minus 1, root 3 plus 1. You can rationalize to eliminate root 3 plus 1 from the denominator like this. Take the opposite sign for the rationalization. We have root 3 minus 1 whole square divided by a plus b minus b, a square minus b square. That is 1. Okay, that is 1 square. Square and root will cancel. Root 3a square plus b square minus 2ab divided by 3 minus 1, that is 2. This square and root will cancel. 4 minus 2 root 3 divided by 2. Take 2 as a common factor. 2 minus root 3 upon 2. 2 and 2 will cancel. We get 2 minus root 3. So this is the solution of this part. This is the way. Only you have to learn the identity and think about which identity is suitable for this question. Okay. Now next question is, what is the next question? Come to the question number 6. The question number 6, you have to just only apply the identities, nothing in the exercise. This is very easy exercise. Before doing the exercise, you should know about the identities. You should learn the identities, and after that you can solve each question. Okay, only with some guidance. So this is the guidance which is given by me to all of you. This is the question number 6. Question number 6 is very simple. What is 6th question? 6th question is prove the following. Prove. What is proof? Cos pi by 4 minus x. Cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x and sin pi by 4 minus y is equals to sin x plus y. You have to prove it. This is negative x, negative y minus negative x, negative y with sin with cos. Okay. Before starting this question, think about any identity suitable for it or not. I have seen that cos a, cos x, cos y minus sin x, both are same. X, sin y, that both are same. That means we have one identity, cos x, cos y minus sin x, sin y. Which identity is this? This is equals to cos x plus y. I will use this identity to solve this question. Okay. So I will start cos pi by 4 minus x cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x sin pi by 4 minus y. I will write the identity like this, cos x, cos y, sin x, sin y. I will write cos x plus y. Okay, this is cos x plus y. Is it right? This full term is x, full term is y. Now pi by 4, that is cos 2 pi by 4, taking negative common, this will become, okay, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, that will equals to pi by 4, pi by 2 minus x plus y, cos 90 minus theta, that is sin theta. Yes, this is the right hand side. Okay. I will repeat again. You have to only learn the identities, apply that identities to find the answer. Okay. Come to the next question. Next question, that is question number 7. Question number 7 is, actually in this exercise all the questions are different. Different identities are used there. Therefore, I have continuously write these questions. I will continuously solve all the questions, so that it become easy for you. All the questions have different formulas. I will take the next question. That is question number 7. Question number 7 is prove tan pi by 4 plus x upon tan pi by 4 minus x is equals to 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x whole square. So this is the very easy question. Again I will apply the identity tan a plus b, that is tan a plus tan, I will take the left hand side, okay, tan a plus b, tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b divided by, there is another formula that is in negative, tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Okay, now I will put the value of pi by 4, that is 45, tan 45, that will equals to 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus 1 into tan x divided by 1 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan x. I will take the cross multiplication. This term comes down and this term goes upward like this. 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x into 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x. Okay, so you have to take the whole square. 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x, both are in square form, so you can take whole square. So this is the right hand side. Okay, so this is the way to solve the question. You can solve the question by using identities. Okay, now come to the next question. That is also very simple. Question number, this is the way to solve the question. You have to only just learn the identities. I will repeat many times in my lecture that before doing the question you have to learn the identities that are very important for these questions. Okay, and the last question I will do 8th question of your exercise. Today's lecture's last question, that is 8th question. How you can solve cos pi, prove that pi plus x cos minus x divided by sin pi minus x cos pi by 2 minus x plus x that is equals to cot square x. This is the question. I have NCERT book in my hand and I have to write this question from NCERT so that it become easy for you to solve these questions. So take left hand side. I will start from the left hand side. I will directly put the values cos 180 plus theta. This is quadrant. These are the quadrant after school to college. Okay, 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. Tans quadrant. That means minus cos x. 180 cos remain as cos, but the negative sign is because it comes in the tans quadrant, it is negative. Cos x, negative cos x is equals to cos x divided by 180 minus theta, that means sign comes in its own quadrant, that means sin x. 190 plus theta, cos 90 plus theta, it comes in the second quadrant, that minus sin x. Okay, this negative and negative will cancel. We have cos x upon sin x whole square. It comes 2 times square, it comes 2 times square, whole square. That means cot x whole square. That is cot square x. Very easy. So this is the way to solve the question. Do these questions like this, use the identities more and more, do the practice of these type of question and learn the identities. Okay, thank you.